Honorable Cabinet Ministers, Secretary General and Head of the Civil Service, senior government officials, and heads of parastatals, service chiefs, Commissioner General, Gambia Revenue Authority, the Gambia Revenue Authority Board of Directors, management and staff, distinguished guests, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen. It is an honor for me to be invited as guest of honor to grace this very auspicious occasion, for which I thank the organizers. I am particularly impressed by the objectives and wisdom underlining the event. Without hesitation, therefore, I congratulate the board and management of the Gambia Revenue Authority, GRA, on this brilliant initiative designed to honor and recognize the most compliant taxpayers in our economy. As a former businessman, I know how difficult it can be for business entities to pay taxes. As such, GRA deserves commendation for initiating this laudable scheme. Let me quickly use this opportunity to thank all taxpayers, Gambian nationals and non-Gambian nationals alike, especially those in the private sector, for their consistent contribution to national development. My government recognizes and deeply appreciates the role taxpayers played in providing the volume of revenue needed to fund our various development projects across the country. You may be aware, ladies and gentlemen, that the Banjul Rehabilitation and Hakalang Road projects, among others, are both fully funded government projects. Using tax revenue. By doing this, we avoid obtaining loans elsewhere. Because the Gambia is a tax-based economy, we will continually require local funding to implement most of our development projects. In the face of the donor fatigue syndrome, the government has to look within to address our development challenges. I think this is a very important night. Gambians voted for me, 53% of Gambians voted for me to be president. But if you are not paying your taxes, I don't think we can develop this country. Noting that COVID-19 pandemic has ravaged economies around the world, including those of donor countries, we can no longer rely on external aid to fund national projects. This makes GRA taxpayers award initiative absolutely timely and appropriate. Ladies and gentlemen, you will recall that after my inauguration in 2017, we formulated the 2018-2021 National Development Plan, NDP, with a roadmap to jumpstart economic growth and transform our society. Ever since, my government has been exploring and adopting measures to stabilize the economy and improve internal revenue generation. As a result, domestic revenue mobilization stands out as key strategy towards meeting the financing needs for the attainment of the NDP targets. Reforming tax administration is central to addressing the country's economic challenges and funding gaps in order to fulfill our development obligations. To realize this, the government will continue to provide the required policy environment, the political will, and the feasible material support for GRA to perform maximally. Ladies and gentlemen, I am proud to say that government support to GRA has indeed paid off, as evidenced by the progressive revenue performance of the authority over the last 5 years. Since 2017, revenue figures have grown considerably. We commend the GRA board, management, and staff for remaining steadfast, working hard and doing their utmost to mobilize the revenue we so badly need for our national development operations. The adoption of the African Continental Free Trade Area is a positive development, but we project that international trade revenues are likely to decline. To address the potential shock to the economy, with the support of our development partners, particularly the African Development Bank, the IMF, the World Bank, the government is in the process of digitizing our revenue collection systems. The dual introduction of the Ashuba World System for International Trade and Integrated Tax Administration System for domestic taxes marks the beginning of the process. GRA is championing this cause on behalf of government. The introduction of the two new systems is a cornerstone of my government strategy to expand the country's tax base. In light of decreasing international trade revenues, the best option is to prioritize and broaden our domestic revenue base. It is our hope that the GRA reforms will end revenue leakages, enhance transparency and trust, reduce the compliance burden on taxpayers, and improve administrative efficiency. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, my acceptance to grace this occasion reflects the high regard I have for the private sector and its contribution to our development endeavors. The need to strengthen this partnership for our mutual benefit is obvious. I warmly congratulate you, the awardees, and I urge you to remain compliant. The award speaks volumes of your individual character and reliability. So, we look forward to receiving more taxes from you this financial year. For those who miss out on today's awards, I encourage you to continue meeting your tax obligations and wish you better luck next year. As the saying goes, two things are certain in life: debt and paying taxes. We pray that all businesses in the country continue to flourish. Ladies and gentlemen, I have noted that this is the 4th edition of the GRA Tax Awards, Taxpayers Awards. Looking ahead, the event will form part of my annual calendar of activities. It is conclusive that the initiative does not only provide the forum for interaction between the taxpayers and the executive arm of government, but also promote and serve as a catalyst for voluntary tax compliance. I thank the Ministry of Finance and Economic Affairs for providing the necessary support to GRA in their digitization drive. In the same spirit, we thank our development partners, such as the African Development Bank, the World Bank, the EU, the IMF, for providing the financial support driving the GRA reforms. Board Chairman, management and staff of GRA, once again, I register deep gratitude to you for your invaluable support to my government's revenue mobilization efforts. I wish the authority the best of luck as you strive to break new grounds and set new revenue collection records in the current financial year. I pledge my government's fullest support in this venture, as your success is the nation's success. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for your kind attention. Thank you.